Hello again, folks, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 2 on your Game Master Darius. I've not yet finished doing my off-screen stuff, which is pretty much just amounting to grinding, mostly for money, because shaved ice is apparently 100 gold. So that's 300 gold per boost to my offense, and so far I've done 8 for Darius, and I think 10 for Cat. That's not where I'm going to stop. But it might be a good place to stop, seeing as they are kind of OP at the moment for bludgeoning things. Anyways, there is one more thing. There is one thing I want to do before I start actually grinding for serious, for reals likes. Because we found Bleu's little hideout. But what we're supposed to do after that is go back up to this magic school. Apparently go up to the second floor and talk to one of these ladies. Bothers me to be told by someone else. I think it would be better to get it back by using my own gut instinct. You guys need anyone? Someone that's really good? Huh? My name is Bleu. I'm sure you've heard my name before. I'm the legendary magician. I'm gonna hang around for a while. Bleu forcefully joins your party. Yup. Change party members? Yes. Oh my god. I didn't realize... Okay, I'm taking her. I didn't realize she was going to be freaking level 35. Alright, so what does Bleu do? Well, she does magic. No duh. 148 versus Nina's 116. Just a little bit of sadness there. Wizard Ring, Wise Robes, Socklet art? Alright. 74 for offense, so by the time that Nina comes up to 35, she's going to be better offensively speaking. And we don't have any better armor for her. So what spells does she know? Yes. We're going to be bringing her along for a good long while because she has basically all the best of the elemental spells, all of the good debuff and buff spells, and kind of more importantly, exit and warp, which means I don't have to bring frickin' frog with me everywhere we go. Frickin' yeah. So this does mean that if I want everyone to be leveled up to Bleu's level, then I should probably do that. I mean, I'm probably going to need to do the super grind anyways for everyone to get a load of money so that we can buy some of the better weapons. I did off-screen buying Darius the better weapons and whatnot. Kind of hate it, but yeah, what can you do? What can you do indeed? I'm not sure what else there is. Like, we got Bleu in the party now. I gotta properly equip her and maybe possibly get everyone else to be on the same level as her. Oh, so fun fact that I've learned too. Apparently, now hunting is going to be a bitch. For reals. Once we get to like level 30 or such, we're basically not going to be able to easily hunt because they will have beaks in all the hunts. And when that happens, the beaks will just hunt you down and try to attack you. And once they've attacked you, you kind of lose the ability to hunt anything else because they will drive away all the monsters. You know what? Let's go to Tunneling. Try out a random encounter there. Are there random encounters here? There we go. Hey, Dinafung. Alright. Yeah, no matter what she does, she's going to freaking destroy them. Actually, wait. Let's do a little bit of comparison here. Freeze versus freeze. Probably could have not had the other two attack. That might have been a good thing. Freeze. Okay, 112 versus Nina. Who does comparable. You know, it's not bad to have two magic casters in the party, though. Like, that shit is going to be fantastic in the long run if I just decide to pummel everything with magic. It's not a bad idea, actually. Anyways, that was that. We now have Bleu on the team. Oh, one more fun fact, and it's not so much of a fun fact as I hate it, but, so, you know how I had recruited Beretta? Yeah, it turns out the best time to recruit her is to do so after saving Jean, but before facing off against the boss. Like, there's a midpoint area there where you gotta do that. Because if you don't, you're not gonna be able to make the count of the amount of events. So that's, you can get all the good shit that Beretta makes. There's a lot of things about this game that are really grinding my gears. They're little things, tiny things, mostly just time-sensitive things. That one, that kind of takes the cake. But I digress. I'm still enjoying the game. It's just that kind of pisses me off. Because how the hell was I supposed to know? You know? You know. Anyways, I'm gonna do some grinding and then we'll be right back. Alright, we've done some stuff, a little bit of things, a little bit of walking around grinding pointlessly, although I don't need to anymore as far as I know. Alright. So I did a little bit of looking up because otherwise I'd probably be going around for 5 billion centuries. For the organic information that you get, come to the trusted WK for the whale cakes. Poor whale cakes. We got to talk to some dudes. I remember there being a hut or something around here, but I can't seem to find it. Special. This is still pretty cool. Oh, sorry, Bleu. So, the more I've played this, the more I just kind of don't get it. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. If that doesn't make any sense, Star. Okay, that's just where we cross with Sten. Like, okay, I get the appreciation for the game. I love the appreciation for the art. The art itself is fantastic. Sprite work is great. Especially seeing as most of this, not like the sprites of the faces and some of the other arts, have been ripped straight from the SNES game. And the SNES game art is honestly pretty damn good. I think, honestly, though, my, I guess, biggest issue with this game is just I'm trying to care. If that makes any sense, and it probably doesn't. We are presented with the story. at the very, very, very start. With, like, some weird demon eye and all that fun stuff. And it's taken nigh on 20 episodes. Freaking 10 hours. Just to get the party together. And this is not counting, like, grinding and all that fun stuff. It's taken like 10 hours to try and get all the party together. And I won't lie, I kinda hate that. And we're still collecting party members. That's honestly something that's just so egregious to me. Like, Blue's kind of whatever. Bleu is a secret character. She's meant to be found late and super awesome and all that fun shite. Was there supposed to be something here? I don't know. But I have a distinct problem, a huge problem if you will, with a game that keeps on introducing new characters, and either they're just not up to snuff, or they're just introduced so late into the game that I don't care about their story. Yeah, it feels like this would be a place of things. Smoke. Mind you, smoke only seems to help for like the first 150 steps, at least according to the internet. The internet might be lying, I don't know. But yeah, it's just kind of hard for me to care about most of these characters when they're introduced so relatively late. Okay, here it was. Because I guess that's just kind of my biggest issue. I just don't care about some of these characters. Bleu. She's a super secret awesome character that has been through the entire game, so she's got a pass. Nina and Kat, I care. Sten, I kind of don't. What's his face? Armadillo face. That's just how much I almost don't care, because he's the reason why we have Kat in the party. Shut up, phone. Bo hasn't been part of the party in so long that he's effectively a new party member when we finally get him again. Alright. Singing voice. Again today. A man with sad eyes. Deep in the forest. Oh, you came to hear me sing? Ha ha ha, that makes me so happy. Oh. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Algernon. Okay. That's a thing, I guess. I'm kind of assuming that it's all plant-based, so kill it with fire. So much fire. All the fire. There, several things is curing alls. Wonder how much this is actually going to hurt. Or if it's going to be done fast. Yeah, I don't know. I know it's probably just a me thing, just how much I actually care about the characters and whatnot. Which thusly makes me kind of just not want to play the game if I'm not that invested in the characters. That didn't feel like it did a lot of damage. Maybe it did. I'm just kind of parsed out and used to it doing, or used to it taking like them, the monsters, the bosses, the whatever's taking like 200, 500 damage. As long as the add-ons don't keep on healing it for like 200 HP, I'm gonna care less about them. Flame, flame. And yes, I do know about the bit where your damage with the main protagonist's dragon stuff is dependent on how much AP that you spend. So if you have 20, you're not going to get as much as if you had 80%. Or some shite like that, I'm not sure. I guess one of my other problems is just how some of these systems work with what feels like no explanation. I don't want to turn this into a griping episode, but it's kind of just been bubbling in the back of my brain ever since... I think ever since we got Bleu back, honestly. I say back, but basically probably never going to touch him again. Okay. I think I'm going to have some healing happening with the, party here. Then we're going to flame. And I'm kind of just assuming that the damage I'm doing is most optimal. Yep, there's the negation of basically a churn. I know I could probably target them with physical dealers, but I think this might be the most optimal way of dealing with them, especially when you crit. Oh, Deus, how I want you to crit more often. I'm going to continue to call her Deus, whether accidentally or not. I'm gonna be honest. Oh wait, don't you have freeze? Yeah, you have freeze. Let's see if I can't just freeze it down. Roar. Oh. I'm also trying to mentally discern whether or not I care about whether or not I know where some of these monsters come from. Because if I hold it up to like the standard of Breath of Fire 3, which again, my favorite game of all time, then I'm not sure if I care or not. Actually, you heal Nina. And then you two buckle down with more phlegm. Because, like, for example, the anglerfish. That comes from somewhere. They tell you sometimes monsters will come up on the beach from being dredged up. The tentacled things on the black ship, those ones have... Hey, there we go. They have some introduction. Aljornan. Aljornan. For anyone that has not been born in the 90s, this is somehow they made a pun. I believe it's supposed to be on Air Jordan. And then there's jokes like that that just kind of pull me right out of the game. I don't know. Don't tease me, she says as she dies. Owl fruit. Yoink. So, I kind of skipped a step because I thought that I had to talk to the hunters. there's a couple of hunters that would tell you, oh yeah, Uparupas, you lure them with, fruits will happen again. You lure them with owl fruits. I think what happened, though, is that the hunters might have been killed by Algernon there. Uparupa's feed. I think I'm just going to teleport back to a proper place of rest. It's cold. Yeah, because there were 2 hunters in here before. One outside, one blocking this door. And now they're gone. I'm kind of half assuming that they're dead. I don't know. I know it's all a personal gripe and all that fun stuff, but man, it's just a smidgen hard to care. Oh, was there a diary? Hold up. I at least want to see what is in the diary. Except that means more randomly walking towards the place and caring about random encounters. No thanks. I think the random encounters also aren't helping either. I think I might. I don't know. I'm still just so freaking up in the air about this game because of that. I think I'll at least get the next. Son of a bitch! I pressed the wrong button. A lot of games will have the "Do you want to quit your journey?" thing, and part of that is a relic from the SNES days, where your console was plugged right into a wall. And they did that so as to sorta prevent data corruption if there was like a power surge. Yeah. Let's see. And dies. Hold up, I gotta read these directions. Okay, I gotta get on Grandpa. Guys. Grandpa's lucky that he's right over here. Follow the coastline around the north of hometown. See a cave in the rock wall by the bridge. Oh yeah, it doesn't help that there's like 8 freaking characters. Oh, this one. And part of me is just like, I wish I could care about all of you. But some of you are introduced way too late into the story for me to actually care. And I hate that feeling because it just disinterests me, especially when I know I'm only like halfway through the game. So part of me is also starting to go, okay, how much do I care about finding random items? How much do I care about this, that, and the other thing? Ah, quarterstaff is not good in comparison to my reach staff. Sweet breath. Ah. The tedium of sleep effects. Which again, I see the appeal of this game. I see the enjoyment to be had. But I myself just find it a little bit difficult, seeing as I spent every time that a character pops into the party, I find myself having to grind to get them relatively close in level, but they will never ever be as high in level as my main protagonist, who has to be in the party at all times. And yeah, that was somewhat of a problem in, again, 3. but there were fewer characters to worry about. There were 6 in total. This has, what, 8? And those 2 characters don't seem like they should be adding up to much, but they do. They really do. Encounters, so many encounters. I forgot to grab my drink before starting this video. I don't know. I mostly want to get Spar before I think about any sort of actual cancellation of this game, because, like, I hate to say it, and I know that this was definitely a problem I was experiencing toward the end of Breath of Fire 1. And I don't know if it's simply because of some of the video games I've also played otherwise. So, you know, my opinions of video games have changed or some shit. But I'm getting bored. Random encounters don't help, that's for sure. That's where I was originally thinking, like, okay, if it's getting to a point, I just need to, like, get a Game Shark or something to activate some of this shit. Because there isn't much of a challenge here so far. So what are these ones named? Cyrene? Okay. Oh yeah, you know what? We've not tried death. Let's bring the death. Or try to. Yeah, the rest of the party might kill her before the death. Nope, there's the death. There's the death. Ocean Ruby. I'm gonna guess that this is something. Yeah, give that to Nina. Higher wisdom. Uparupa, gonna get through. Nina moved to level 27. Are you here to catch the Uparupa? No. Lately the Uparupa is so ferocious you can't catch them. Do you want to know how to catch an Uparupa? I'll show you for 200 coin. Sure. Thanks. Now let me explain. First you put some food in front of the Uparupa's hiding place and step back. When the Uparupa comes out for the food, you don't catch it right away. You wait until it swallows the food, then you catch it. Okay. Why are there random encounters in this cave of Manilos? That is just a poor decision in general. Okay, you do move. Buy food? Oh, I could have just come right to the cave. I've already got a overstock of food in the first place. Something is hiding in the hole. Will you try putting an owl fruit there? I swear to God. Yeah. What? Am I supposed to whack it? Is this even a Uparupa? Alright, pick up the food. I can't even pick up the food because you don't deserve it. Wait until it's eating the food. How far do I need to be? Too close. Party members being detriment to being able to see anything. I know, you gotta wait until it's done eating or some shit. Oh, jeez. That's a catfish. That's a catfish if I've ever seen one. Alright. Actually, do I have any? I do have W fruit. How much damage does freeze do to you? Freeze. I'm actually assuming that they're weak against lightning more than anything. I'm glad that I was able to do it in only 2 Uparupa fruit and 2 owl fruits. Good crit. Oopa. Ow? Was that an owl? I think that's an owl. Do I have? I got Sonic Boom. That's all she has. Why not? Double Sonic Boom. Okay, so it's countering any physical attacks now. I think that's just what it does. Counters physical attacks. Does it do regular attack? Okay, it's dead. I thought I had enough time to put my hair up in a ponytail while all that was happening. Even dropped something. Herb. Uparupa is trying to say something to you. Will you let Uparupa free? One moment. This is a strange series of events that you're expected to know? Maybe no. Will you free the Uparupa? Say yes. Or let Uparupa free. Upa. He then gives us a treasure box as thanks. And you get a Buster Sword. As you notice, I already had one. This is weaker. This probably would make my life a lot easier. But anyways, apparently we have to get this chain of events that you are supposed to, possibly, know. Leave the room, into the room. And you get a charm shield. I mean, it's not as good, but I'm assuming that it prevents being charmed? It is. Is Darius the only one able to wield it? Okay. Apparently you're also supposed to have been able to maybe do that for the rest of these holes as well. With the Uparupa, I mean. I don't know. Anyways. Let us... okay. No. What? Why am I not able to leave? Is this not a dungeon? Should I not be able to run out of here? Ah! I think to prevent my sanity from completely collapsing, I'm going to go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we're going to, I guess, not give the guy an Uparupa for the grass man. Okay? Thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this series a lot more than I'm enjoying playing it right now. And as always, I hope to see you all in the next video. Take care. Cheers.